afternoon. I'm greatly honored to be here with the courageous mayors and sheriffs and local leaders from across the state of California, a great state. Each of you has bravely resisted California's deadly and unconstitutional sanctuary state laws. You've gone through a lot too, although it's becoming quite popular what you're doing. The law that forces the release of illegal immigrant criminals, drug dealers, gang members, and violent predators into your communities. California's law provides safe harbor to some of the most vicious and violent offenders on earth, like MS-13 gang members, putting innocent men, women, and children at the mercy of these sadistic criminals. But we're moving them out of this country by the thousands. MS-13, we're grabbing them by the thousands, and we're getting them out, Kevin. We're also joined by Attorney General Jeff Sessions. Jeff, thank you. The Secretary of Homeland Security, Kirstjen Nielsen. Secretary, thank you very much. I know you folks are keeping busy, right? Keeping busy at those borders. And Deputy ICE Director Tom Homan, who's going to be leaving us soon for a life of retirement, but there's no such thing as retirement for Tom. You did a fantastic job. I really appreciate it very much, Tom. An incredible job. I know that. Oh, you'll never leave the fight. No, you'll always be in. Also with us is House Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy, who has been a special friend of mine. He represents California's 23rd Congressional District, and he is very, very popular. Yes. And I just recently saw a poll of Kevin. I think the opposition might as well just go home, because Kevin, they love him out there, and he's done an incredible job. He's brought it home, and we appreciate it, Kevin, the great job you've done for the country. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, Congress, and I have to say, congressional Democrats, you take a look at what has been going on and what's going on with the laws, whether it's catch and release, whether it's any of the things that we're fighting for and so hard. Now, we have started the wall. We're spending $1.6 billion between fixing and starting. You know, Melissa, what's been going on. We're getting it up. We have a lot of folks in California, they don't talk about it, but they want the wall up, and they're very happy. That's one of the reasons we started in California, but we made a lot of progress on it. And now we're going for the full funding for the wall, and we're going to try and get that as soon as possible. But it's become a very popular issue. In January, the Los Angeles Police Department arrested an illegal immigrant from Mexico for drug possession. Instead of honoring the ICE detainer, they set him free. Just a few weeks later, he was arrested again, this time for murder. So they arrested him, they had him, they let him go. Tom, you've seen this. They let him go, and he killed somebody. And it's happening more and more. And we get him out as fast as we can. We have the worst laws anywhere in the world for illegal immigration. There's no place in the world that has laws like we do. Catch and release. Think of it. We catch somebody. We find out they're criminals. We end up having to release them, and they go into our society. Now, we do the best we can, I'll tell you. We do better than anybody. And our numbers are much better than in the past, but they're not nearly acceptable and not nearly as good as what we could have. We're down 40% from those other standards. So that's really good, meaning 40% crossings. So that's good, but we can do much better. Part of the problem that we have is our economy is so strong that people are pouring up to get into our economy. They want a piece of our economy, and that makes the job even tougher. But we want people based on merit. We want people to come into our country based on merit. We're not looking to keep them out. We're looking to bring them in. We need them. We have companies moving back into the United States like never before. Chrysler's opening up now in Michigan. We have so many companies actually coming from Mexico even and coming back in. So we want people coming in based on merit. We all remember the tragic case of Marilyn Ferris in California, who was murdered by an illegal immigrant who had been arrested 6 times prior to breaking into Marilyn's home, raping her and savagely beating her to death with a hammer. And this is one example, but there are many examples. I've been saying it for a long time. We cannot let this butchery happen in America. The state of California's attempts to nullify federal law have sparked a rebellion by patriotic citizens who want their families protected and their borders secured. They want border security. They want protection. That's what we're all about. We're about protection, both from international and from, frankly, people crossing a border illegally. I will now go around the room and ask these incredible mayors and officials to discuss their brave stand on behalf of their constituents. They are very popular. They are very well respected. These are the top people. And they are people that other people listen to. And they listen to them from around the country.